Can you see my screen?
Yeah, but it's infinite. Yeah, much better.
Hello everyone, I'm Kadircan Bozkurt. Today I will be presenting the final milestones of DRM Mina. Let me start by talking about what I've done so far as a reminder. Since I had already exceeded the scope of midpoint milestones, the project had already progressed nearly to final milestones. First, ZKI's contract, prototypes, and websites were mostly complete and available on internet. Secondly, a desktop application that collects device information from user's computer and pass them to browser for proof creation was built and available for Windows and Linux. Thirdly, gamers can verify and play their games made with Unity game engine on registered devices. And lastly, game publishers can control their games prices, discount amounts, session timeouts, and how many devices can support it at the same time with on-chain transactions. But there was no user interface for these features when the midpoint milestones. As I said before, most of the things were ready, at least in the visible parts, besides some improvements and bug fixes in final parts. I focused on new games and new platform supports like macOS. First, let me talk about the improvements made to ZK app and the website. In ZK app site, despite collecting a lot of data from devices with a variety of hardware configurations, I still don't have enough device information pool to finalize my format checking in our ZK app. For the time being, we are not strictly checking the validity of the device information formats on CircuitWise, but we are checking in Unity games. What I mean here is the check whether the format of the given information is appropriate with the ways such as regex of CPU serial number or other serial numbers like motherboards. Because I think that a restriction based on a narrow data pool that's created with a small number of users may create overfitted checking for future users. And I'm still collecting more device data. In the near future, I'm planning to add a shallow format checking beside the O1JS 1.0 migration. In website, I finished the interface that will allow game producers to add their own games platform manually, and the interfaces that will allow players to gift games to each other. The game register dashboard does not support uploading files and images for now, as this could be a security vulnerability for the system, and especially for me due to limitations of cloud providers I'm using. But it does allow game producers to create their own games with custom features such as price, discount, timeout, and number of devices. After submission, they can change name of games, descriptions, and other off-chain properties that's stored in the system backend database. Secondly, in addition to fixing some logical and user interface bugs that were overlooked in desktop app, DRM Mina is now supported for macOS. Finally, our desktop app is ready to use and downloadable and collect information from devices that runs all three major platforms like Windows, Linux, and macOS. Thirdly, we have added 2 new games to Marketplace. These 2 new games are available for download, and gamers can play them on all 3 major platforms. For the remaining mock games, I've added a demo game to allow users to try the system until the other real games arrive. Finally, for ease of development, we have created a Unity package for game developers to integrate DRM protection into their games in a modular and easy way. So that most of the logic and scripts that will run inside their games will be available for download. They are ready to use and customizable. All developers just need to import the package, set the correct game ID, determine how game will use this authentication system, and make a build for their games. Now, this is the general outline of what has been done in part 2. Unfortunately, layer 1 settlement is still not ready, so it does not run on testnet or mainnet. Now I can make a live presentation system. Yasin, anything wrong?
No, it was a positive.
Okay. Sorry. Here's my website. You can try by this link. I can. Yeah. Firstly, I'm connected my wallet, and there's a bunch of games. Let me get a testnet token first. It runs at a Linux device that I rented. Okay, it's successful. Now, firstly, you can download our clients with 3 major platforms, but I've already downloaded and installed before. It's something like that. When I use this client and try to buy a game, it collects my device identifiers and pass it to my browser to use it for proof creations. Okay, sorry. Now I'm buying game and I can download game in other platforms, and I'm already installed too. Now, before the registration, let me show how it responds if I don't bought the game. It collects my identifiers and check if I bought the game. And it says, please purchase the game and check the internet or other things. Then I can assign my current device to system to play it like that. It's creating proof. Okay. Also, there's a bunch of other games, but this one and this one, I made them, but these are the mock games, and you can still download and play, but it's just like a demo game. Now my device is registered, and let me try again. Now it's determined a new session ID. My previous one is one. It's a default value for new both games, and creating proof in the local prover server. Run that Node.js. I can't start game until the proving is done, but yeah, now I can play. Like that. It's a small, sweet game. Also, let me show how to integrate DRM Mina to your Unity game with our Mina package. Let's assume I'm a game developer and I have a game made with Unity. Sorry, my computer is a slow one. No, Gar, it's running on my app chain, ProtoKit app chain, and does not have a settlement. Yeah. I'm still waiting. This is a Unity game, but not actually a game. It's a template. And now, when I download and import my DRM Mina package, it also imports all the necessary scripts to make the authentication for games in this prep app. Just drag and drop this pref app and make my registered game ID. If let me show this way. Firstly, I need to register my game. My game price would be 10 Mina. I'm giving a 4 Mina discount. Timeout for sessions. I can say, yeah, it's good. And I'm allowing the 4 devices at the time. It will be charged 100 minas to register. Yeah. Now I'm waiting to registration. Yes, it's successful. And now I can change my on-chain values for the game and off-chain values such as like name of the game, description, creator, and the tags of the game. It's a signature of game developer. Now you can see it on the internet, but you can't upload your game images and game files direct to the system because I can't how to say, check automatically if users try to upload a malicious file or age-restricted images, so they can provide me and I manually upload the necessary files to system. Also, my game ID was 10. No, let me get back to Unity. I'm import DRM authenticator package and set my game ID to 10, just like that. After that point, I can use anywhere in the game. I wish I don't click the DRM scripts, and with using this script, I can check users whether or not bought my game and registered their devices. There's all the necessary scripts for the device checking logic here. Yeah. Yeah, generally, this is the final milestones of DRM Mina. Thank you for listening. Is there any question I can take?
Hi. Everyone is clapping for you. Thanks for a wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
I think my one question, which basic, I think I took a note. I was just like, okay, this is really, really great. But for someone who's not technically inclined, right, like me, what kind of, what is DRM, Mina? Can you say it like in a very simple language?
Okay, let me explain. Currently, the game marketplaces using centralized marketplace like Steam and Epic Games, and they charges the 30 or 10% of the every game sales from producers to maintain their systems, and it causes to higher game prices and make difficult to gamers reach the game they want. I wanted to make a marketplace with piracy protection in top of Mina to make little cost and reduced game prices to giving the power of a marketplace to game ecosystem, not marketplaces. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But again, as someone who doesn't know enough about tech or about the gaming ecosystem, I would think that there's a reason why people prefer, Epic Games, right? There's a reason why people are willing to use them, patronize them, even though they are quite expensive. And that reason is the distribution that they have. And so how are we going to solve for distribution with DRM Mina?
Distribution of games, we are simply, now I'm using my cloud buckets for downloading games, but with using DRM Mina, gamers can, no, not gamers, game producers can use BitTorrent drives, or they can distribute their games with any kind of physical or cloud services, because it's already depending on the internet. and not the game marketplace. No.
It will suffice. Don't worry, the answer will suffice.
Yeah.
I think my last question is, what would you like any help from the team? Do you have any pending, any serious challenges that you'd like the team to assist you with?
Yeah, sorry. Now I need to settlement for layer 1 to launch on mainnet, but I'm currently depending on protokit to running my app chain, and I'm still waiting to protokit upgrade for settlements and O1JS 1.0 migration. Maybe in the future I'm hope on the new actions and reducers in O1JS to solve the concurrence issue without using the layer 2.
Yes, Yasin.
Yeah, I heard from Barai there is like some planned updates on concurrency in O1JS. But I think he's not here. But maybe Kobe, Mahmoud, or Gar. So, do you have any explanation or like future roadmap for concurrency? Because I think I heard some plans.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, there is a new API for off-chain storage integrated with concurrency. So also it's like a bit difficult to use at the moment. Like you could see, like it was released with I think Gar, correct me, V1.3 or V1.4. And if you can use that, yeah, it will solve a lot of problems, and you can use O1JS instead of protocol.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And we are working on like publishing usage examples soon, and I that would help in the future, hopefully. Yes.
Does that help, Kadijan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning to use this, but don't want to mess before the final milestones.
Okay, that's great to hear. Thank you. Gar says we'll follow up later. Okay. I'll stop recording now, and I'll be inviting ZK